just to see that our audience is here, more audience. You can see here our teacher, our experts, our different.
Hello everybody, namaste. I don't know if they can hear me.
And in this side, other side is our teachers, our colleagues also.
Namaste.
Some persons, which is the main part involvement for the experiment. Our sister and principal of this college, CARMEL Convent School.
Good morning, Eric.
Good afternoon.
You can't follow me. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity which you have given our students, our school. It's a very beautiful exposure, great experience for all our girls. We would like to be in touch with you and share knowledge, share this experience with many more. Continue to remain with us and help us in all ways. And I want to thank Deepak Sharma in a very special for this opportunity that he has given us, and Dr. Khan and his team here. So God bless you, Eric.
Thank you.
He's replying.
Yes, we can plan with Mr. Deepak Sharma. We can have a measure if you want with your school, because we have many times occasion to do this measure. So we would be pleased to make other measures with your school.
Sure, thank you, Eric. We are ready at any time. You can contact us and we'll join you in this big project of yours. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, now Mr. Jafar is here, so I want to introduce you.
Hello Eric. Hello Eric, good morning.
Namaste sir.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? In India.
I'm also fine. I am highly thankful to you giving us the opportunity to meet you with our students.
I am pleased also to meet you. It's always a great pleasure
to
work with India.
Thank you.
Mr. Jafar will be the arrange the two more program in Udhampur and Rajuri. I want to introduce group leaders. Group leader number 1, Arya. Please come and introduce yourself. Arya.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, we were very fortunate to have Mr. Deepak Sharma with us. It was really a very great experience, and I just wanted to know that why you choose only India and France. Why not any other country?
Because we had a big meeting a few weeks ago. We were about 20 schools for spring equinox, and Mr. Deepak Sharma was in Meerut, and this meeting is just for Jammu.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, now next is number 2 group, Ayub Gupta.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I'm Ayub Gupta. I'm from Convent School. I want to ask that how can we do this experiment?
So you made this experiment to measure the circumference of the Earth. In France, there was also an experiment yesterday. You will see photography now. They were making the measure yesterday.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye-bye.
No.
Bye-bye.
Number 3 group leader, Prabdeep. Prabdeep.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Prabdeep. How are
So
you?
it's very pleasure for me to fine. So it's very pleasure for me to talk to you.
It's also a pleasure for me.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
One question from group 1, Apurva.
Good morning, sir.
Good afternoon, Gurpa.
I want to ask one question. How did you did your experiment there?
France is in the western part of Europe. This experiment was made with a protractor, a big protractor, just to measure the angle. With this protector. As you can see, we could measure the angle here.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Eric.
Now group number 5, Mavia.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Namaste, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I wanted to ask that why were we measuring after 4 minutes the shadow of the device?
You can just make one measure if you know the direction of the north. You can just make measure when the shadow is directed to the north. You can make a big experiment measuring the shadow every 4 minutes or 5 minutes. But if you don't have time, just make the measure just when the shadow is directed to the north, because this is the moment when the shadow is the shortest. Does it answer to the question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chitrangani is want to ask some question.
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you, Chitrangani?
I'm also fine, sir. So I have to ask you one question. That it is important to take 2 places only to measure the circumference of the earth?
This is important to have 2 measures. When you have 2 measures, you can make the calculation of the circumference. This was the same thing when Eratosthenes measured for the first time the circumference of the earth between Alexandria and Siena. This is the calculation with the measure of yesterday.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Last group is 6 number. Shalini is here.
Good morning, Eric, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir?
How are you? Good afternoon.
Sir, I want you to clear me a question. 2 places are taken in the world. One is France and one is India. What they are done so we get the circumference of the earth?
For the calculation of the circumference of the earth, you can see both measures in India and in France. That was 10 degrees. You see the angle in India is in blue, the angle in France is in yellow. And you can see this angle is also here. So you can see the difference between the 2 angles is in green. This is what you can see there. And the distance between the 2, 1,250 kilometers. So this distance corresponds to 10 degrees. So when you make the calculation with the measure of yesterday, you can find the circumference of the earth that is 45,000 kilometers instead of 40 kilometers. That's the real one. Is it okay for the answer?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So now our new teacher introduce Pooja Sharma and guide teacher for the students.
Hello, good morning, Eric, sir. Namaste, कैसे हैं? This is now new word for you. How are you? We can say कैसे हैं?
कैसे हैं?
If I ask कैसे हैं, you can say अच्छे हैं. Myself, Pooja Sharma from CARMEL CONVENT, KUNJWANI, Jammu here. I want to ask you one question. We know that so many groups are taking part in this observation. So different students are taking different watches, and we know that there can be a difference of time also. Sometimes one student look at time, sometimes other one. So there can be a chance of error also. So what precautions students have to take while measuring this experiment? They should know in advance only so that our experiment can be the best one.
As you are a teacher, there is something you have to know when you make an organization of the measure, is to know in advance when is solar noon. Your students don't know, but you have to know that time. When is the good time to make the measure? So your students make different measure every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, but to find the solar noon, that's to say the moment when the shadow is the shortest. And they find out this moment, but you have to know this in advance. And another advice I can give is to have a good verticality of the common. I think this is the second error we can make when there is a measurement. So there are two sorts of error. An error with the time that is not a good time of the measure, that is not solar noon, and the second error is the bad verticality of the stick and device.
Thank you. And it was nice talking to you, and all the best for this experiment. And I'll be there. You can ask me for any help you are in need. I'll be there. Thank you very much. Once again, have a nice time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We can make a measure in the next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Pooja. Mr. Arun Khajuri.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Here is Mr. Arun Juria, District Coordinator, National Children's Congress, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. It's very nice time to share my problems with you. I am very happy to see you.
It's always a good moment to have a video conference. It's something that students like a lot. And the other thing is the experiment of measuring the Earth. That is a real simple experiment that can be done everywhere with no money. You just need sun and the stick to make a measure. So I like very much this experiment.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I was pleased to meet you.
And another is sister is with us, so she want to say something. Yes. LBC.
Good afternoon, Eric.
Good afternoon.
I'm very happy that you. Good afternoon. I'm happy that you chose our school, CARMEL school. Our foundress is from France, from Bayern. So we are proud that you have chosen our school. Yes. This is a story of 1800. Our foundress, Mother Veronica, Bayern, France. Yes.
Yes, I know.
So we are proud you have chosen our school.
Yes.
So thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you. This is really interesting to that your founder was from
congregation belongs. Yes. The name of our congregation is actually CARMEL.
Opposite CARMEL.
Yeah, and she is our foundress, Mother Veronica from Bayonne. So her spirit continue for the last, yes,
Okay.
we continue her spirit and her work for the last 145 years.
I hope we can.
So thank you, all the best.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Namaste.
Any more? Okay, now Eric, everybody and every student want to say to Namaste before closing this video conferencing. Stop this video conferencing and they all welcome. And these students want to say bye bye for you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye to students from CARMEL Convent School. Bye bye.